Hello, Riverbank. This is Mr. Gianelli with your technology tip of the week, and today I'm going to be talking about Google Classroom. Now, you have to have a Google account through the school in order to do this. So some teachers don't have that, and if you need me to create one for you, just send me an email, and I will be happy to do so. Many of you have already logged into your Google accounts through the school, and it's going to be your first and last name at riverbank.k12.ca.us. So if you have that, go ahead and just go to Google Classroom. You could do a search for it, or classroom.google.com, or whenever you go to your Google account, you got these little drop-down menus, and you can just click on the one that says, if you go to More, Classroom, which is right there. If you can't find it again, just do a search for it. So I'm in Google Classroom, and I've already set up my classes. So let me just show you what I've done in my classes in the past. So this is my fourth period graphic design class, and here you can see a list of all the students in this class. And the stream is kind of what the students see when they log in. They pretty much are going to see exactly this page, and it's going to just tell them what are some upcoming assignments, and then the announcement for the day. So today I have a little question here, and I want them to respond, and some days I give them directions. It just kind of depends on what's going on each day, and sometimes I ask them to respond, and you'll see here that they all responded to this one with their opinion about something. And it's really up to you. You can either add an announcement or an assignment, or you could do both too. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But they kind of go in chronological order. So when you post something like an assignment, it'll get pushed down. But as long as it's not due yet, it'll always be over here, so they can click on it. So let's take a look at an assignment that I created. So this is called Principles of Design. Here I give a description of the assignment, and then down here I give it a file that they're going to need in order to complete the assignment, and they can download it just by clicking on it. And it tells them when it's due, how many. If they click on it, it tells them how many points it's worth and all that stuff. Now, when they click on it, they're going to see a different screen than I am, because I am not a student. So they're going to see a screen that allows them to submit their assignment, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but I can help you through that process if you'd like. So let me just what else? Oh yeah, the about. If I have any resources, like stuff they might need for a long time, I'll stick them in here. For example, tutorials, I'll put them there, and I can keep adding more materials in separate sections and stuff. So if you look at my fifth period multimedia class, we have in the about section lots of different stuff that they need to do some of the assignments, and I can also attach pictures that we're going to be using for that day, and again video tutorials that I've created, just whatever it is that I need. And oftentimes I'll ask them to respond with feedback or whatever. So that's Google Classroom. Another thing is, once they do submit the assignments, what's really cool is if I go into my Google Drive and I go into Classroom, I didn't even create this folder. This automatically was created. There are my classes based upon the classes that I have here. And if I click on, let's say, this class, all of these folders were created by Google Classroom. As soon as the students submit, it automatically creates a folder for that assignment, and then all the assignments are put into that particular folder. So for example, the solar system project, all the students, all they had to do was click submit, and there you go. All the files are here for me to grade, and if I can give feedback on them or whatever I want to do. Students also automatically get a folder created called Classroom, and all of the files that I grade or that they submit automatically get stuck in there too. So as soon as they submit it, it automatically is going to be put in their Google drives for them to have for as long as they have this account, so they can take them home, show them to their parents, all that stuff. Let me show you how to go ahead and create a classroom. So you see this screen, you don't have these classes here. What you want to do is click on this little plus and go to create class. So here you're going to name the class. So I'll just call this one test 1, and I'll call this section 7th period. Create. Now if you're an elementary school teacher, this is pretty simple because you only have one class to create, but you can create one for each of your classes if you teach secondary. So here you go. This is kind of the default one, and you can change the class theme simply by clicking here. So if you don't like the way that looks, maybe you'd prefer this. You got a music class or whatever. You're pretty much ready to go. You can put in some information about yourself, a title of the class, the room, there's your email if they want to email you, and then the Google Drive folder that you'll have access to. So far there's no students, but I'll go ahead and show you how to add students. All the students need to do is you just project this up on the screen or write this on the board. When they log into their Google accounts and then they go to Google Classroom, it'll say join a class. There's a button, I believe it's right here, that says join class. They click on that, and then all they have to do now is enter this class code. And when they do, they're going to see this. They're in your classroom now. So you can say, you know, welcome students, and you could put pictures. If you want to attach a YouTube video, you can embed it. You can attach a link, so there's a file they need to download, whatever it is. So you can tell them exactly what they need to know for that day, lay out the assignment. If you have a specific assignment, just click on the assignment tool, set the due date, describe the assignment, give it a name. If you have any files that need to go along with the assignment to help them with it, attach them, and then click assign. As soon as they're done, they're going to see the assignment right here. They click on it, and they're ready to submit. So what I like about Google Classroom is it kind of combines Google Groups, Google Drive, kind of into one place, and it's just a really easy way for me to communicate with my students and to share files with them and for them to submit. So it took a couple weeks for them to get used to, but now they're getting very proficient with it, and it's definitely something that I'm going to continue to use in the future. Hope this video was helpful. Have a great week. Thanks.